Hi everyone, I'm here with another project today. It's my accident Oled system that I've made using my Arduino Uno and the SIM800LV2 GSM module and the GTU7 GPS module. It simply works like this. I've got the vibration sensor here, which is the ADXL335 accelerometer, and it simply just detects any vibration through the chip there, or if there's a tilt from its normal state, and then it'll constantly keep sending this data to the Arduino Uno, and then it'll keep checking if the data is within the threshold that I've set it in case of a collision, or if there's any change in the axis. And then let's say that if it did detect a collision, then it'll simply just cut the engine off here, which is nothing but a DC motor that I'm controlling through a relay and a 1.5 volt battery. I'll connect it up in a second for the demo. It'll cut this engine off, and the reason why we would do that is because, let's say in a realistic scenario, if a car did collide with something like a vehicle or like a tree or a pavement or something that's caused severe damage, then in that case, if the fuel chamber or something is damaged, then the petrol will keep leaking out from the fuel chamber, or like any other fluid within the engine or something can leak out. And as we know, petrol has a very low boiling point, and so if certain car parts are like above the temperature that it needs to ignite petrol, then it can set the whole car on fire and it can kill the person. Therefore, if it did detect a collision, cutting off the engine is our first priority, and second of all, we need to send a message to the authorities letting them know that that you've met with an accident, and then send them the location. And I've embedded it into a Google Maps link. It'll come up in the message. That'll make it easier for them to just open it up and see your location, and they'll come and help you. For this demo, I'm just using my phone number with the SIM card that I've loaded it onto the GSM module. Now the other scenario is, let's say that you're just about to collide with something in your car and you've braked suddenly and you've managed to reach a stopping hold, or if you had a minor collision or you're not severely injured, then in that case you can press this button and get it to stop doing the count, and then it won't send the message, and the engine will turn back on again, and you can just continue on from there. And the buzzer will basically just indicate the counts and everything, and the switches to just turn off the loop and prevent it from not sending a message, or to recalibrate the accelerometer if it needs to take new readings as its base value, or if it's like too sensitive and just keeps triggering immediately. So that's that. So now I'm just going to connect up the motor. I'm just going to do the demo again. I'm just going to press the reset button there. There we go. There, it turns on. Give the motor a little push. The motor's turned on. Now if you look at the screen, you'll find the GSM, the SIM card. It'll wait until we get a network fix. You initialize the GSM. Then it'll just wait for the GPS data. Right now this light indicates that it has a satellite fix. We just need to wait for the GPS data to come in, and then it'll just sit down and wait. Alright, there we go, we got the data. I'm just going to hit the sensor lightly. There you go. Detected the collision, and then it shuts the engine off. And as you can see, the motor turned off, and it does a 20-second timer. And it'll say press the button if you're okay. Now I'm just going to let this timer hit down and show you the message data and everything. And then in the second demo, I'll show you what will happen if I press the switch in the scenario that I'm not hurt or anything. There you go, it says message sent, help is coming. There you go, I got the message. Let's open it up. There. It just tells you what the notification's from. It'll tell you that the person is in trouble and he has an accident and everything. It'll tell you that the car engine has been turned off, and they'll give you the location, latitude, longitude, the speed, and the Google Maps link. And it's pretty accurate. I'll open it up. There you go. That's my current location, and you can see the GPS fix they got. So you can see it's pretty accurate, and it'll give you the GPS data pretty accurately. So if an ambulance does come around, they wouldn't have much trouble finding you. And note that the engine did not turn back on because it took it as collision, and it stays off because you don't want it restarting when it loops back up. But I'm just gonna hit the accelerometer again. Actually, let me do the demo from the start, because I think you guys missed it the first time. There you go, the engine restarts. It keeps going, and then it'll do its standard check again. Now we wait for the GPS data to come in. Yeah, there you go. And I'm just gonna tap here again. Detects the collision, shuts off the engine, does the countdown. Now let's say if I'm okay, and I don't have any serious injuries, or if it's just like a false alarm type thing, and I can just hold the switch down. It cancels it, and it restarts the engine, and then you're good to go again. And then if I keep holding it down continuously, it'll recalibrate the ADXL335, and then your main menu appears again. Now I can press this if I'm not stuck in the loop or anything. It'll recalibrate the data repeatedly and get it to take new at-rest values, so that you don't get any like faulty vibration data or anything. So that's my accidental alert system that I've made. Hope you guys liked it, and thank you for watching.